Hello, welcome to our video. Today we'll explore the fascinating history of artists in the world, tracing their journey from humble beginnings to becoming a groundbreaking force in the world of art. So what shaped their unique artistic vision? How did they overcome the obstacles that stood in their way? And what drives them to create works that speak to people across generations? And our discussion for today is world-renowned visual and performing artists. So what is world-renowned visual and performing artist? So the visual arts gives a way to express feeling, emotion, opinion, or taste through visual means. For instance, photography, painting, sculpting, and drawing. Visual arts are primarily created for aesthetic purposes and judged for its beauty and meaningfulness. Visual arts include painting, sculpture, watercolor, graphics, drawing, and architecture. Also, falling in the visual arts category is music, poetry, film, photography, conceptual art, and printmaking. People in this field are termed artists. Performing arts have ways to express an opinion, emotion, feeling, or taste through means of performance like theater, public speech, dance, music, and more. Performing arts are arts or skills that require a performance in front of public audience. Examples are acting, singing, and dancing. Other forms of the performing arts include opera, theater, magic or illusion performances, mime, spoken word, recitation, and public speaking. People in this field are termed performers. And now, we can start learning and know the artists in the world of art.
Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci was born in 1452 in Vinci, Republic of Florence, present-day Italy. His younger years were spent in Tuscany. In 1649, he went to Florence with his father. In Florence, he became an apprentice in painting to Andrea del Verrocchio, a sculptor until 1476. In 1482, he went to Milan, where he worked under Lodovico Sforza until 1499. Under Sforza, he painted portraits, invented machines of war, staged theatrical pageants, and designed town plans under architectural structures. In 1499, Da Vinci made a short visit to Mantua, thereafter to Venice, and then to Florence. Da Vinci returned to Milan in 1508 and remained there until 1513. He also went to France at the invitation of King Francis I and lived in the Castle of Clocks. He died on May 2, 1519. Leonardo's legacy include iconic art, detailed scientific studies, and visionary inventions. These questions and explanations provide a well-rounded understanding of Leonardo da Vinci's life and work, highlighting his artistic achievements as well as his scientific contribution. Work: Da Vinci painted the following: the Baptism of Christ, the Virgin and Child of Saint Anne, Mona Lisa, Saint John the Baptist, the Battle of the Anghiari, the Last Supper, the Adoration of the Magi. When and where was Leonardo da Vinci born? Leonardo da Vinci born in 1452 in Vinci. What was Leonardo's early education and apprenticeship like? He became an apprentice in painting to Andrea del Verrocchio, a sculptor, until 1476. What role did Leonardo da Vinci play in Milan under Lodovico Sforza? He painted portraits, invented machines of war, staged theatrical pageants, and designed town plans and architectural structures. What is the significance of Leonardo's work in both art and science? Leonardo da Vinci was a true Renaissance man whose groundbreaking work profoundly impacted art, science, engineering, mathematics, and anatomy.
Michelangelo Buonarroti was born on March 6, 1475 in Caprice, about 40 miles outside Florence, Italy. When he was still a young child, his mother died, leaving his father with 5 young sons. Most of Michelangelo's life were spent in Florence and Rome. In Florence, he lived the Santa Croce quarter with his father, stepmother, 4 brothers, and an uncle. Michelangelo never married, asserting that his art was sufficient mistress to him. Michelangelo remained in Rome for 5 fruitful years, where he painted and did some carvings. He died on February 18, 164 at the age of 88. What personal tragedy did Michelangelo experience early in his life? An early personal tragedy Michelangelo experienced was the death of his mother, Francesca Tineri di Miniato di Siena, when he was only 6 years old. She passed away in 1481, leaving Michelangelo and his brothers to be raised by their father. Lodovico di Leonardo Buonarroti Simoni was struggling with financial instability. This loss profoundly affected Michelangelo and shaped his temperament and outlook on life. What does Michelangelo's assertion that his art was his sufficient mistress? Michelangelo's character can be described as intense, passionate, and isolated. His dedication to his art was absolute, and he often worked with great single-mindedness, sometimes to the detriment of his personal relationships and well-being.
Pablo Picasso was born on October 25, 1881 in Malaga, Spain. He was the son of Jose Ruiz Blasco, an art teacher, and Maria Picasso E. Lopez, who came up from a family of artists. Pablo's father was a significant influence on his early development, teaching him traditional academic technique, while his mother's encouragement helped foster his early interest in art. While Picasso's early exposure to art was also shaped by his family artistic background. Picasso studied at several art schools, including the School of Fine Art in Barcelona and the Royal Academy of San Fernando in Madrid. His education focused on classical techniques, but he later broke away from tradition, experimenting with various styles such as Blue Period, Rose Period, and eventually the Cubism. In the 1930s, Picasso explored the theme of war, violence, and social upheaval, most notably with his iconic painting Guernica, which reflected the horror of the Spanish Civil War and the bombing of the Basque town of Guernica by Nazi aircraft. Pablo Picasso revolutionized modern art with his pioneering role in the development of Cubism, a movement that challenged traditional perspective and forms, influencing countless artists and reshaping the trajectory of 20th century art.
Vincent Van Gogh was born in Groot-Zundert, province of North Brabant on March 31, 1853. He was the eldest son of a Protestant minister. After he had finished his studies at a boarding school in Samarkand in 1869, he was employed in the 8th branch of art dealer company. In 1873, he went to London and fell in love with his landlady's daughter, Ursula Lawyer, to whom he proposed but was later rejected. In 1875, couple transferred him to London, where he visited museum and exhibition while continuing his reading of the Bible in his free time. In 1877, he was employed in a bookstore but did not stay long, because he prepared himself for a theatrical career. In 1878, he went to Brussels and later taught the Holy Scripture, cared for the sick and instructed the children. He later discontinued teaching the Bible due to certain problems. In 1880, after months of anguish and solitude, Van Gogh left Brussels and embarked on a career in painting. Though he had devoted 9 years of life in art, he had almost 600 paintings and more than 900 drawings and watercolor works. Number 1. Sorrowing Old Men. Number 2. Head of Woman with White Cap. Number 3. The Sower. Number 4. of a Peasant. Number 5. Bloom with Weaver. Number 6. The Parsonage Garden at Newen in the Snow. Number 7. The Potato Eaters. Number 8. Backyards Antwerp in the Snow. Number 10. Avenue of Poplars in Athol. Number 11. Scabiosa and Ranunculus. Number 12. Affair of Old Shoes. Number 13. Basket with Potatoes. Number 14. View of the Crow. Number 15. Fishing boat on the beach, Saint Marin de la Mer. Number 16. The Red Finger. When and where was Vincent van Gogh born? Vincent van Gogh was born in Groot-Zandert in the Dutch province of North Brabant on March 31, 1853. What was Vincent's family background? Vincent van Gogh was born into a Dutch middle-class Protestant family in Groot-Zandert in 1853. His father, Theodorus van Gogh, was a pastor, while his mother, Anna Cornelia Carventus, she managed the household. Vincent had 5 siblings: Theo, or Elizabeth, Anna, and Almina. The family emphasized education, literature, and arts, fostering Vincent's creative inclination. Theo, Vincent's younger brother, became his confidant and supporter. The family's strict Calvinist environment and Vincent's strained relationship with his father influenced his turbulent life in artistic expression. What personal experience in London influenced Van Gogh's life? During Vincent van Gogh in 1873 to 1874 stay in London, he fell deeply in love with his landlady daughter. Her name is Ursula Lawyer. However, she rejected his marriage proposal. He was dating him. His heartbreak combined with his growing disillusionment with his job as an art dealer made Van Gogh reevaluate his life purposes. He eventually turned to theology and art, discovering his true passion. What role did religion play in Van Gogh's early life? Vincent van Gogh was raised in a devout Calvinist household. His father Theodorus was a Protestant pastor. Vincent's early life was marked by strict religious adherence, influencing his artworks, themes, and symbolism. He briefly studied theology, but his spiritual struggle and disillusionment led him to abandon lyrical pursuit for art.
Johann Sebastian Bach in 1685 to 1750. Orphan at an early age, Johann Sebastian Bach was introduced to music by an older brother who procured for him a scholarship in St. Michael's School in Lundberg. During his lifetime, he held 5 positions. He was an organist, a court conductor, and a composer of several chamber music in concertos. Among others, in 1722 he became a cantor of Leipzig, the position he held for the rest of his life. In 1707, he married his cousin Maria Barbara Bach. After her death, he married Anna Magdalena Wilkin. Of Bach's 20 children, 3 sons became famous musicians. Bach died poor, leaving cantatas, concertos, and symphonies. His works are: first, cantatas; second, Brandenburg concertos; third, the Well-Tempered Clavier; fourth, Mass in B minor; and the last, Saint Matthew Passion. What was Johann Sebastian Bach's early life like? Johann Sebastian Bach was born on March 31, 1685 in Eisenach, Germany, into a musical family. His father, Johann Ambrosius Bach, was a musician and provided his early music training. After his parent died, when Bach was 10, he moved in with his elder brother, who further nurtured his musical education. Position Bach held during his lifetime. Throughout his life, Bach held several important musical positions, including
court composer and Kapellmeister for Prince Leopold of Anhalt-Köthen in 1717 to 1723. Cantor, music director at the St. Thomas Church in Leipzig in 1723 to 1750, where he composed many of his most famous works. What was the legacy Bach left behind after his death? Bach's legacy is vast and enduring. He is regarded as one of the greatest composers of all time, with contributions to many genres including organ music, orchestral suites, cantatas, and choral works. His music is celebrated for its complexity, emotional depth, and technical mastery, influencing a generation of composers and musicians. His works, such as the Brandenburg Concertos, the Well-Tempered Clavier, and Mass in B minor, remain foundational in Western classical music.